Okay. Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second here. Just gotta get rid of that and the timer that froze there at the end. Okay. Now we should be able to get everything on up there. And then you there. Nope. No, no, no. Genshin, please. No. It's doing that thing where it's keeping, like, the bottom bar. There we go. Took a hot minute, but it's here. Anyways, welcome. We are gonna do...
Is about precisely foretelling one's written
Mona.
destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Girl, we've been here for like 10 seconds. We're gonna do Itto's story quest today because I have not done it, and, well, obviously. And I actually haven't heard too much about it. So, kind of curious about that here and what that's gonna be like. Knowing just what I've seen of Itto from his various trailer and voice lines and things, I just assume he's a giant himbo, and this is going to be fairly comedic, but not sure. So we will see what goes on with that. I'm just gonna do some basic clerical things here real quick. Get this stuff out of the way. And no, I know she's already out there. Put Bennett down there. And then grab my teapot furnishings, and then we will jump into it. I have no idea what I'm going to craft in my teapot, though. I've been kind of holding out, thinking I'm going to do a teapot stream, because I want to eventually make, like, a Ganyu garden. I've been messing around with the leeway teapot stuff.
This realm is...
But... yoink some coins. But I don't really know how I want to do it, especially with the teapot updates and things coming up for the next update. I think the ability to, like, select multiple things and make your own groups is going to make creating, like, ground level staircase clipping and sinkings and things much easier. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna, like, think about what to build at this point because there ain't much reason. But yeah, we've got that to do. We also have, real quick, let me grab this dude. I think I have the last piece of the event to do as well. And so we can do that probably after we do Itto's, because I want to do Itto's quest here, and then we can do all of the daily grind things. Most of my grind has involved just preparing for Yunjin and Shena. I've got all of Yunjin's stuff. Yunjin is good. The second I get her, she's gonna be, like, easily level 90, and then all of her skills at 9. Like, I've got all of that stuff. I've got her artifacts already pre-farmed for her. Like, all of her stuff. Ooh, and we got these. That's good. I've got all of that stuff that I need. It's just Senna's stuff. I'm a little bit short on getting her skills to 9 with the... Where the hell are they? These. I'm a little... That's never mind. These ones. You need, like, 66 gold books if you want to get 9 across the board for all of the skills. So hers are a little short there. But then, other than that, it's really her artifacts. I don't really know what kind of artifacts I want to do for her. I'm not sure what artifacts would actually be good for her. I haven't actually activated his story quest yet. I haven't unlocked his story quest yet because I didn't want to accidentally end up doing it. Hold on. Yoink. Yeah, I didn't want to do his story quest early, so I haven't unlocked it yet. Hey, Tony, it's been a while. How have you been? Gonna do Itto's story quest here. Technically tomorrow is the anniversary of the stream, the 8th year anniversary of this madness. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for that. I think later in the week I'm gonna do Tokyo Xanadu, maybe like Thursday or Friday. And I'm thinking, God, I have to wake up early tomorrow. I've got to take my car in to do some basic maintenance on that and pick up a trench coat from the tailor. I I was thinking of even doing a potential, like, late-night Animal Crossing stream again tonight. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow instead. Also, how's the audio for the game? Because everything had to be, like, super low for Animal Crossing, and now I'm feeling like everything's too quiet. Pretty Matt, did you been feeling awful for the past week? Are you like sick or something? Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm actually gonna raise the audio just a tad here because I am. Actually, you know what? I could do that technically in game. Why am I going out of game for that? No, I feel like that. Well, that's not the right thing. There you go. The Beatles.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
I like how we're the only ones in the Adventurer Guild who can do anyone's problems right now. Like, we're the only ones here who fix anything. Can't trust any of the other adventurers at all. I don't even know if there are other adventurers in Inazuma, though. Your nose was clogged and you couldn't swallow anything without your throat hurting and you have a bad cough? Oof. That sounds pretty bad, man. Have you gotten checked for the old clovids? You've gotten checked for that? Because that sounds like that could be a thing. Hopefully it's not, but...
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Yeah, as the only seasoned adventurer who doesn't screw everything up every time.
Just another day on the job for us.
Yeah, why can't the Tenryou Commission, like, deal with this on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Itto.
Who is just perpetually under arrest.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
Not yet, you're planning to tomorrow. Well, hopefully it's just like the flu or something, or common cold, man. I don't know what to say other than, like, eat some salads, drink some teas, try to stay healthy, man.
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
And the sound seems good on your end? Nice. Thanks for letting me know that. That is good. Because Animal Crossing, when I stream anything on the Switch has, like, negative audio controls. And I have very little way of controlling the audio other than just turning all of the desktop audio down. But with how I do my microphone compressor, my voice and everything comes through that same channel as the game. So I have to do, like, some real sketchy balancing acts to get it to work out, and the Switch kind of throws everything awry. Luckily, the throat thing is gone and the cough is not as bad anymore. Yeah, hopefully it's just, like, you got a case of the flu and you got over it. Man, like, nowadays, you hardly hear about the flu.
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
I mean, I feel like Itto would do that regardless. Sketchy, the word of these streams. Well, it seems like we're dealing with some sketchy folks today, too, so yeah.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring the Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
I like how Lumine's just like, bruh, I haven't said a word. When did I suddenly become, like, the sheriff's deputy?
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
He has a gang, but I have Paimon. Yeah, That's confidence.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
Yeah, who's gonna whip out the Glock and turn this into Inazuma of Chicago?
We are still investigating Arataki Itto's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Itto's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information. Thank you.
Wouldn't it be
I
best
will
just to
await
like
your
ask
return.
Toma?
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Okay, the applesauce and all that. I'm not even sure who I should like bring to do this. I've been rocking around with.
Asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Itto guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
I've been running around with this like electro team here, the Hydro Electro Chain Lightning team, and it's fun. Like one of the earliest teams I ever built was a Chain Lightning team because I had Mona, Fischl, and Beto very early on, and then I don't even remember who the fourth person was. Yeah, I have no idea who the fourth person was. Maybe Barbara, which now we have 5-star Barbara. So you know, as you do. Today's words are sketchy, and like any other day, fuck, not that word ever changes. Yep, that's pretty common. So, what on the street is you know about gangs?
I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
This is why I'm calling Itto a massive himbo. He sounds like a massive himbo.
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Yeah, he's a himbo.
No, not exactly.
You okay, buddy?
Very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up
He
and
has a
lose control.
very bipolar biorhythm here. Does he have a stable job of any kind? Dude, you know he doesn't. Another news, you've been playing Persona 5 Royale recently. Is it good? I'm gonna eventually get back in the trails. Eventually. You know.
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself.
Could you stop coughing?
I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Tony, we found you in game. The voice direction on the awkward cough is so weird. It really is awkward. Hey, Ellie. You've been enjoying it a lot. I've been told to get into Persona. I don't know. I'm not even sure where you would enter into that series. Like, aren't those games somewhat interlinked? Actually, those onigiri look really good. I have no idea what these look like, or what these are, though. But those onigiri look really damn good.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang.
Yeah, he's running the mob over here. This is why him and Yoimiya get along well. I feel like I should bring Yoimiya, but my Yoimiya is kind of cracked and will absolutely decimate anything within seconds, so, maybe not. I think they are kind of like Final Fantasy games. Really? I haven't played enough Final Fantasy to know too much.
If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
Yep, Himbo.
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
Yeah, you sound dead inside and dying on the outside.
Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, yeah, and before you go, just... you know. They are lightly connected, but not... Oh, okay, so that's how it is with that. Okay. Why do we choose some of the weirdest people to ask? We ask some random adventurer bro over there about Itto, and then we ask a clothier. Does this shit look like anything like a gang member is gonna wear? Ah, yes. The gang member wearing a kimono of pretty pink flowers. I mean, you know, maybe I shouldn't judge him based on his choice of profession, but feel like he probably ain't gonna be wearing that, Chief. You know, just saying.
Arataki Itto? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the
kimono gang.
Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
Also, didn't her voice sound different in Ayaka's quest? A gang where everyone wears a kimono, with pretty pink flowers on it, too. Turns out they truly are the manliest of gangs.
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
They use the flowers to, like, restrain their manliness. Also, yeah, he's definitely not smart enough. This dude sounds like Major Himbo.
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets.
Like, how why the fuck is there a fly in here all of a sudden? Like, god damn it. Wasn't the fucking cold supposed to kill you pricks out of here? Get out away from my freaking microphone. Jesus. Anyways, like, that sounds like a giant, like, boring endeavor here. Like, how many times can you really play rock, paper, scissors, man?
Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
You never know what they have under their kimonos. You have an LMG in them. Man, we really are gangster up in here.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on.
Wow, she really got into that one.
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding.
Look, man, he won the gamble. He won the candy, okay? Maybe you should have, like, beat him in rock, paper, scissors.
He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Really, Paimon? Again, massive himbo energy. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know enough about this character, really, at this point, but I'm still calling massive himbo. Again, this is why him and Yoimiya get along so well.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
That and the fact that I'm pretty sure Yoimiya has probably been arrested before, too.
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Oh yeah, and you know, get back my nice silky flowery kimonos that his gang stole. By the way, who are we talking about? Itto. This dude. Giant himbo right here. This guy. That's who we're talking about. Though, yeah, like, my thing with Yoimiya is, apparently in, like, Japanese culture, like, early traditional Japanese culture, like, having a tattoo was basically a sign that you had run-ins with the law. Like, this is one of the reasons why the Japanese are so, like, hesitant with tattoos. That and they're, depending on the style, associated with the Yakuza. But the Yakuza is on, like, major decline. But yeah, like, traditional Japanese, customs, tattoos were basically like, you got in trouble with the law, you got a tattoo. And this girl's got, like, 2 of them that we can see, so pretty sure she's probably been arrested before.
Arataki Itto. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Itto hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yeah, we'll just make up the evidence. He has an updated autopsy report. Because, you know, we can do that.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him. At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
Dumbass.
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Why is it that every town we go to, the guards are the most incompetent things we ever run into? An entire gang led by a giant himbo, and you can't capture at least one dude? Like, what were you guys doing? Just picking your nose the whole time? Same with the Millilith. They're pretty useless. And the Knights of Favonius are beyond useless.
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Which apparently, like, didn't affect him at all, interestingly enough.
At the time, Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end, we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
Kinda deserve
That
it.
sounds a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
I like how we're like, the evidence is solid. Other than the confession, which is strange, there really isn't any evidence. Talking about the police. Oh, time to get some incompetent police stories? Cool. A few days ago, you woke up at 6 a.m. and saw a white light flashing into your room. You looked and thought it was an ambulance, so went downstairs and asked your dad what happened. And then was not an ambulance, it was a police car and a SWAT truck and a mobile command center truck and 20 other police cars. Okay, Tony. What did you do? Let's unpack this a little bit. This is you we're talking about. So, what did you do? You know, this kind of goes along the story that I had. Nothing this time. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know if I believe that.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
Yeah, the way you handled him before.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
It was for a house up the
Remember
block,
there's a
but no
detective
idea
agency
why
here
they're
in
still there.
Minnesota. Maybe we can try asking there.
Yeah, I still got the feeling they were, like, trying to, I don't know, get an explosive from you or something. At least it's not as bad as, you know, that guy in Britain who, had, like, some sort of World War II mortar shell go up his ass. That's a whole story, if you haven't heard that one. He claims he, quote-unquote, sat on it by accident, slipped and fell on it.
I'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
How much will Paimon cover me if I put her up for sale?
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Lumine head empty, only crab.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Wow, that sounds like some bullshit. Bye. I'll give you, 250 right here.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
This is like when I went to go get that trench coat fitted and everything, and, like, the arms stretched out and everything to fit properly. The dude, like, looked at me, looked at the coat sleeves, felt the fabric, and was like, that will be $50. Like, oh. That's it? We just came to that conclusion? I literally need you to add, like, 3 inches to my sleeves, and you just instantly came to the conclusion, $50? $50 on the 29th. We no call you. You just remember date, you come in. $50 in cash. Okay. And that was it. and that was the situation. So that's tomorrow. Pretty sure I just, like, ran into a front for the Russian mafia. But, you know. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, that's exactly what this guy did. Just was like, at least the place has good reviews. But then again, maybe he, like, whacked off the people who left bad reviews.
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
Suck me instead. You don't get anything. How about we just, like, go away and, like, find this ourselves? Also, what do you mean the Tenryou Commission already paid it? You didn't know that story, but you do know about a story of a guy who had a real World War II Panther tank and a real WD-2 AA gun in his basement. Jesus Christ. How does he fit a tank in his basement? How big is this man's basement? Yeah, the story I know is a dude from Britain who apparently... Imagine you're a doctor, and you get a call that you have to go... You have to go with a bomb squad to take out a live mortar shell from a man's sphincter. That's this situation. And the man's like, oh, sir, I don't know what happened. I just fell on it, mate. Like, let me... You were just assumingly walking around your house naked, slipped and fell, and a whole-ass mortar shell went up your ass. And it ain't a small shell. It's pretty big. Right up the ass. Uh-huh. There was some funny business going on, and somehow that whole thing got lodged up in there. Which is disturbing in its own right.
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Oh no.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Get beaned!
So the Blue Oni said to the Crimson Oni,
Baka! I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
Oh.
As planned, the
Thought he was
Crimson
gonna say
Oni
eat the beans.
chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me, or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
He got
Don't
bean
worry about
too.
me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
Man, who knew if you wanted to keep Itto away, all you had to do is get like a can of Bush's baked beans and spread it around your house like a line of salt. Damn.
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
Yeah, except something tells me Blue Oni's back causing the trouble and Itto's just getting like framed for it.
But what? The blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Paimon, please. Also, Lumine head empty again.
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
The Blue Oni? Oh, yeah, he got hit by a car and died. Anyways, that'll be 500,000 more. Yeah, damn. Yeah, exactly. Rip.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society.
No, they haven't.
But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline.
What did they sacrifice? A dude got beans thrown at him, and the other dude acted like a penis and then got chased away with a stick. They didn't sacrifice anything. The blue dude could have stayed behind too and then came back and been like, look, now we're both friends. Red Oni made me friend Oni, and now we all good Oni. But no, he decided, damn, these beans taste good, and went off to go get beans.
Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
Kinda racist, man.
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared.
And got hit by the
We
car.
can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
The Himbo gene has persisted in the Oni bloodline for thousands of years. Damn. It truly is a dominant gene.
The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
So let's go hit up Kokomi and be like, hey, we need you to go grab a Himbo for me real quick.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
Yeah, here's a can of beans.
I
Oh,
could
it's a
only assume
dumbass,
so.
always a dumbass. Poor
Judging
Itto.
from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Dear, we took down your god. I'm pretty sure we can handle an angry dude with a giant corn dog in his hand.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What else is that?
Beans taste good, man.
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Was that a genetic trait that was passed down too? Yeah, you got the Himbo gene, you got the bean allergy gene. What kind of bean? Every bean.
In fact,
all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
What? What kind of shit is this?
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
That.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
What do you mean?
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here.
Oh, ain't that
I was
convenient?
planning to use them to make some porridge,
Not a beans?
but I think you will find a better use for them.
Is bean porridge or like a real thing? I mean, you could make like a paste out of them, but porridge? Girl, I don't want you making food
Of
for
course,
me.
I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Yeah, that'll be 50,000.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Itto.
Can we like equip the beans? Bag of beans. Where? Hold on. Can this be an equipable item? Can we just have like press Z to throw bean? Beans you got from Sango. Arataki Itto seems to be allergic to beans, so these may prove to be useful tools in stopping him from resisting too much. Sango says they're not free though. Hopefully they don't cost too much. Oh, they're like, those look like peas, by the way. They're a couple thousand easily. Oh my god, how far did he go? Like, so anyways, going back to my story of Tonyisms, apparently there's this bar fight that like happened in Ukraine, right? And there's just like this group of dudes and his friends, and then there's this other guy. And
According to Detective Sango, Itto should... footprints! Let's see where they lead.
what? And anyways, so this dude and this gang, right? He's up against him, and the little dude's losing the fight, yeah? So he's like backing away and everything. And then he goes and like reaches into his pocket. And everyone's sitting there thinking,
There's a camp
that camp's
here.
been there, Paimon. Stop interrupting the damn story.
Particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Thank you. Then he goes and reaches in his pocket, and it's like, oh shit, man, what's gonna happen? Is this about to turn into like Ukrainian Chicago? Is a bitch about to get glocked? Nah, what this dude does is what can only be described as a Tonyism. My man pulls out a live frag grenade, pops the pin, drops it on the ground, and then just like casually starts walking away like it's a fucking James Bond film or something. Boom! Frag grenade blows up. A bunch of people there are just like hit with freaking the shrapnel and everything. And there's the showstopper. There's how you win the fight right there.
Footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Just fragged the dude. Yes, sounds like me. Yep, that's why I can assume the police were at your house there, Tony. Because you secretly went off to Ukraine and threw a grenade in a bar fight. You just imagine someone going up to an
Could that be him?
An
Is that
Oni is a
Arataki
Japanese
Itto?
demon who is very scary, dangerous, and has a large horns and so on, but they are allergic to beans. The fuck is this correct? Yeah, actually, according to this dude. Yeah, I mean, like, do you think they, like, really, like, I don't know enough about Japanese Oni mythology to know if, Onis are allergic to beans, but you know what? Checks out.
He
Yeah, it's
doesn't
him.
seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Oh my god. Is this gonna be a stealth mission? Shh. Colonel, this is a sneaking mission. I need to get close and bean an Oni. But the clap of my ass cheeks is alerting the guard. Which is a whole nother discussion we can get into of a fucking dingus making some really inappropriate statements on Twitter and getting blasted over it. My dude is so blind. Hey, Pat Blue, I see you there. But I'm too busy trying to bean this guy. Get beaned! Beaned! Look at his face! If the guy does have arms or legs, he can't beat you in a fight. Or doesn't have arms and legs, he can't beat you in a fight. Oh, no. Hello, Blue. Welcome. Welcome to beaning a gang member.
Are you okay?
What is this, like, slow intro to Clowncore?
What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Quick, throw another bean! What do you think of Genshin 2.4? I mean, I was gonna talk about that eventually. Yeah, I think Yoonjin and Shenhe kind of like stole the show for that. Though Enka no Mio looks kind of amazing too. I'm much more interested now in Shenhe after like seeing a little more about her. Gotta give the VA points for this part. Yeah, apparently the guy who voices Itto also voices somebody in Persona, I think. I can't remember who, like a Ruji or something like that. But anyways, I saw this really annoying tweet that, like, really caused problems and, like, set people off by the one and only dumbass McGee fucking Tectone dude. This guy's kind of known to be a massive penis. But I wanted to show you guys real quick what I'm talking about here, if I can, and if OBS will allow me, or if OBS will be a mighty dick. This just kind of depends. Hold on, let me. Can I like add a source? I wanted to show you this in window capture, and just add the fucking thing. No, just add a new source, penis. No, not Streamlabs. Oh my god. Yeah. This. So, this dickhead says this thing. And he deleted this tweet, but this massive penis says this. That, today I'd like to thank MiHoYo personally for moving Genshin Impact's publisher over to Singapore so they could make Shenhe's titties so fucking fat that when she runs around Liyue, the clap of her milkers alert every hill churro within a 20-kilometer radius. Just saying that, like, kind of makes me want to vomit a little bit. And this dumbass says this. But what got me was the response to this tweet. Because the response to this tweet was amazing. Tectone is the reason behind Shenhe's homicidal tendencies. Thank freaking God somebody, like, has some common sense here. Because, Jesus Christ, that guy is a dumbass. And thankfully, freaking, like, everyone, like, went at his ass over that. But it led to a giant shitstorm debate on, like, sexualization of female characters and all of that. And that was like a whole fucking issue, whole drama behind freaking 2.4's trailer was because some blowhard with a massive audience said something incredibly dumb and fucking... I don't even know other words to describe it. Like, but yeah, I love the response to that. That dumbass is the reason Shenhe has homicidal tendencies. But yeah, it led to a whole freaking discussion on that. Though, the moving the publisher to Singapore by MiHoYo is actually something to point out, because that does give them a little more freedom around some of China's more stringent gaming laws, which is somewhat good for us. Or you could be like that dumbass and just be like, girl have booba. Like, that fucker's married, I'm pretty sure, by the way, too. Just keep that in mind.
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Jesus Christ.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Apparently, from what I've heard, Itto's voice actor, English voice actor, kind of improv'd a lot of these lines. Like, because you can clearly hear things that are not in the subtitles. He ad-libbed a lot of stuff in there, which is pretty cool. And none of the people going after that tweet just got baited. Yeah, obviously there's a certain amount of bait involved. But at the same time, it's like, what? The dude deleted the tweet, but like, what went through his dumbass brain to say that? I just don't get it. I don't, like, that was what you wanted to say on that? Like, jeez. People are dumb.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
There's plenty more beans in this bag.
Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
You're telling me the Tenryou Commission can't afford some beans?
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you.
We got more beans.
I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
I mean, it's just like, bruh, you have no idea who the hell you're talking to.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Bring my beans. For you, it's hilarious. To each their own. For me, I just was like, why is this so dumb? Like, again, I don't particularly like that guy to begin with. I've said it before. I think he's just kind of like a massive blowhard. But yeah, I found his whole entire thing there just be like, was that necessary, man? Of all the things you could say, you need to say that? Like, whatever. You've got a right to say it, and I've got a right to call you a dumbass for it.
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else.
Wow, that was suspicious sounding.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
What else is he gonna, like, eat and drink, Paimon? Dude, haven't you read A Modest Proposal?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see him again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Yeah, this is dubious.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
And we've got a whole bag of beans.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Look at his freaking eyes. It was inspired by the voice actor. I know what it's inspired by, Blue. I literally did the same bit that the freaking Snake's Metal Gear VA did while sitting there throwing beans at Itto. Like, I know the clip. It's just the way that it was done was just like, the fuck, my dude? It was just dumb.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Paimon, you're a dumbass.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Beans.
Uncle Itto!
What?
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
You mean Granny Oni? The fuck?
What's taking you so long?
Yeah, he joined like right after I did it.
Fight today. Come on, you promised.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, Just give Uncle Itto a little more time, okay?
My dude, we got like a dozen beetles we can give you.
Who are they? Are they your friends?
Back off, kid. I got a bag of beans and I know how to use them.
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
Like, he's giving off, like, again, himbo energy and, like, slight child energy.
It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Itto has.
Oh, my God.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Itto, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
Yeah, he sniffed the bean, kid.
That's because Uncle Itto bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
But dude, this is the middle of the night.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
Just don't ask questions you don't need to know answers to, Paimon. Quick, throw another bean. Let's take him in.
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel.
With beans?
If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Yeah, until he hears, like, I don't know, Zhongli called down a giant meteor and crush your ass.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Screw the kid. He's an accomplice. Let's bring him in, too. And Granny. All three of them can come in. I'm charging them all. Throw the book at all three of them. Itto's taking some heavy drugs, all right? He's snorting the beans.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
I really wish there was, like, one on this tree, so it could be, like, every damn time Lynn asks me for a mushroom and there's one right behind her.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Oh my god. This dude. Definitely an interesting direction. Like, I knew we were gonna run into him and he'd be, again, massive himbo. But, like, damn, you like Itto, he's funny. I kind of wish that I was gonna roll for him, but unfortunately, you know, Yunjin is not on his banner. And I rolled on Albedo's banner and got Jean cucked again.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
It's kind of like cockfighting, Paimon, but with beetles. And in fact, if we had another flying Paimon, we could have Paimon fighting. I guess we could have you, like, go up against a couple of my Sealies.
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
So we get a choice if they're saying that we played Pokemon or we watched people play Pokemon. You fair? You like Ruji and McBurn, so you guess, of course, you'd like him. I mean, it's interesting to think that, like, this dude could also be McBurn. I don't know the Ryuji character, but I tend to like McBurn as being more of the apathetic kind of character until he goes all demon mode.
Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that.
It's also something I think I saw in like Samurai Champloo when I watched that
have
as a
taken
kid.
part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body.
Ryuji is pretty much just like Itto, so a total himbo. Okay.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to.
About to get
I'll
struck
show
by
you
lightning.
all you need to know.
And Bale's about to be like, mate, I've heard enough of your ass.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time.
I can't wait for him to get his ass absolutely destroyed by Grandma.
And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Who means like,
Okay,
oh my fucking
so
god.
he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see.
He's just so distracted with beetle fighting. Again, I can see why, like, him and Yoimiya get along well.
Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
Dear Lord.
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Oh, so this was scripted?
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wimpy beetles away and leave the tough ones for us. Oh, darn it, they're all gone.
But
Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle just below. Beefy. Look, you see all those purple things?
yeah,
It's
it's
a whole
Fischl's
pile
wings.
of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
These are flowers, my dude.
Huh? Oh, what the? Ah, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
Fucking quest. What is this? Now we actually have to like find a legit one around here. I kind of just like grab him a rock and convince him that it's a beetle. Nah, man, it's such a strong beetle that it turns to stone. Yeah, man, totally a beetle. Like, can I just do that instead?
Oh, the sun's out. Oh, this meteorological transformation is most splendid. Like a felicitous twist of fate in the face of certain doom.
Thanks for that, Fischl. Thanks. Now go grab the beetle.
This is the one. This is the one. See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto. Yeah, it's on the smaller side, but
That's actually pretty
size
fucking
isn't
big.
everything in a beetle fight. Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring.
So full of shit.
It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover?
Yeah, but this is a beetle, my dude.
Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that this Oni Kabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Where's Paimon? What?
Right here! Look what Paimon found!
Oh my god, if Paimon grabs a giant
Forget
beetle.
to battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do.
What?
When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one!
Paimon. Why?
What do you think, Itto? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter! It matches everything you said about a good fighter beetle! The one you guys found must be way bigger.
The hell?
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Yeah, Paimon's real experienced with things.
This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
I picture Paimon catching bugs like that one gif of this, like, small anime girl going up towards a bug, and instead of catching with the net, she just eats the damn thing. Like, that, I assume, is just Paimon.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time. I mean, not as good as me, but still.
Oh, so overall not that good then.
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure. Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way.
This dude's got about as good as luck as Bennett.
So many unrelated things have to come together at once in just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's, coincidence.
As in pure luck? Huh. Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. let's not do anything rash here, you know? I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind.
My God.
Anyway,
how are we
time to
gonna
head back
carry
and
these
get this
things?
show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go.
What? Where are we going with these beetles? Like, you can just picture Paimon floating around with the small beetle in her hand while Itto's got to cradle the giant beetle. Like, obviously, there aren't very large beetles where I live, so I've never seen, like, beetle fights or anything like that. But, like, is that stuff still... I'm not fucking with that. Is that stuff still, like, popular in Japan? Like, beetle fights and stuff? Because I know it was a legitimate thing, but I don't know if it's, like, still a popular thing.
Finally, you're back. Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, we found a real shiny Heracross down there.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
Don't worry. I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
What? It really is just a Pokemon battle.
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Oh my God, it is just a freaking Pokemon fight. My God.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
Give him the chair! Literally Pokemon, yep. No, don't give him the chair.
That's right. Finish it.
Put him in the camel clutch. I mean, just like, what the fuck? Yeet!
Oh, no! My little Nimble Ninja!
Now give him the people's elbow!
Ha! Looks like I win again.
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Itto can't beat him.
Fucking beetle!
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear!
Oh my God. He's just Trainer Joey with his Rattata, constantly calling you over and over again, even after you've become the Pokemon League champion. You'll never guess what? My Rattata evolved and is even stronger. I can't wait to beat you. It's like, my dude, please. That's Itto with his Rattata, except Beetle.
All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
But isn't that Paimon's win then?
All right, go get him, Crimson
I like how Lumine's just stuck witnessing this.
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripey.
What is this? Man, if only we couldn't have gotten the freaking sword dogs from the last event out there to fight each other. Then we could just be Michael Vick.
Alright, little guy. Use your Super Paimon Tornado!
Yeet!
No, I can't believe it. I lost.
Wow, way to crush a kid's dreams, Paimon.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
Quick, now go kick him and steal his candy.
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when
Dead.
I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
Literally dead. Now give me your lunch money, kid. Yeah, Paimon just whips out the Glock. Hand it over. I just murdered your beetle.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit, too.
Paimon, that thing's large enough that you could, like, ride it as a pet. She could literally just have a pet to ride around.
Oh, right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
I half expected Paimon to, like, want to keep it.
Hmm?
Mm.
This is for you, Daisuke.
Yeah, take the giant beetle that just kicked your beetle's ass. Now you can get rid of your old beetle.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Yeah, we just gotta throw a couple of beans at Itto and we'll be fine.
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word.
That's the real fight we came here. Now that we've saw some beetles wrestle, we can see Itto wrestle a bag of beans.
Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing.
Wow, Paimon, when you say it out loud.
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Itto.
Wow, Paimon, you're real freaking bright.
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
Yeah, Paimon's a hardened gang criminal, couldn't you tell?
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before.
Little gang.
Uncle Itto didn't do anything wrong. Don't take him away. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Okay.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember?
Maybe they're new, yeah.
How should I explain? I'm a real lousy liar.
You're real lousy at pretty much everything, my man.
Itto, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't worry about us.
So based on that voice, Granny, when are you going to show us that you're at least 30 years younger than what you look?
I guess. Thanks, Granny. Seems I can't hide it anymore.
People's still
Come with
dead.
me. I'll explain everything. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it.
Yeah, no shit. You're too dumb for that.
I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you're the culprit?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but it all started a long, long time
Oh, here we
ago.
go again.
The story of the Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we heard the Spark Notes edition. That's why we've got beans.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one already.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole lot easier.
Just plays the cutscene again anyways.
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
everything about the fate of the Oni is true, the Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place.
It
If you
still
wanted
is.
the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson
Red
Oni
and
were
blue.
friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
And then we just get red versus blue.
Paimon thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to. Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni kept clashing with them.
It's the beans, man.
Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it once and for all. Over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play
That
the
is
role
over
of the
drinks.
evil
Cut
Oni
it there.
to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
They solved their problems by getting absolutely hammered.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans.
Or just lose at beetle wrestling.
In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
Well, there you go. It's like I called it.
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist. But nothing gets by
I'm pretty
the
sure you're like the
Arataki
only one
gang.
they've seen.
At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine.
Oh, so now it's just a new Oni gang. So now we just got the Bloods versus the Crips. That's what's actually going on here. Itto's part of the Bloods, but now the Crips are trying to muscle on in, and we got to deal with that. Cool. So now we're just fighting over colors. Great. Pour one out for us, Snoop Dogg.
Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it. Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence. That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him so he knows your story, right?
He was the one I managed to
Beetle's
save
still
from the
dead over
Ronin
there.
after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken.
Rip.
The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again. I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else.
Yeah, but then you got beamed.
There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this
It
mess.
really is just the Crips. That's what we're dealing with here. The Bloods and the Crips.
That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got.
Yeah, we have beans.
But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Yep, Paimon too.
Yeah, let's turn Paimon in too. Uh-huh.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it.
No, you
I
didn't.
was thinking right from the start, these two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just great.
My dude, I still have the bag of beans.
Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so, be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
All
And we
right,
killed a
then our
god.
first job is to
Or two.
investigate where this blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
So why isn't Kokomi doing anything? Why is everyone always just hiding out with Kokomi? Like, girl, you gotta keep better eye on these people. This is how you end up with, like, spies in your freaking team like you did before. For being, like, a genius and all that, Kokomi sure does some dumb shit every now and then. Yeah, go check on the victim. How's the beetle? Or we can just dance on the beetle's grave. Okay. Official just ending that beetle's whole career. Hey, kid.
Please, you gotta believe me. Uncle Itto didn't do anything wrong. He's not a bad guy.
I'll take care of Daisuke. No need to worry, dear. Everything will be fine.
Except that beetle. He ain't fine. Man, poor dude. We got a closer teleporter. Yeah, kinda. So great to know we got wrapped up in a gang war now. That's fun. So at what point do we need to whip out the Glock? I mean, technically with how fast, like, Oz can fire if you got someone like Yoimi in your team, you know, basically like an LMG, but, you know. Hold up. Nice, that's how ground works. Good. Dude really is just hanging out here in the camp. What is he, like, freaking currently not in Liyue? Oh, I've got that on. I actually hate that. You look pretty fine to me.
Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods when a group of Ronin suddenly attacked me. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
That sounds like... Honestly, that just sounds like the IRS.
But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and they started coming for me.
That sounds like back taxes.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for.
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for and that my business is our only livelihood. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go. Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me.
The new group is just the IRS. Yeah, it's like the IRS disguised as the Crips. That's basically what it is.
But the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blows. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe. I never want to set foot outside of here again!
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Back taxes?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have wanted with me? I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You aren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too many of them and they're all heavily armed.
Yeah, we're fine.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them.
I thought you was about to say I have a whole bunch of them in my gang.
If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Okay, let's go have a fun fight on the beach. All right, near the teleporter, good. We can sit there and throw some pocket sand at him. Or since, you know, they both have horns, maybe we can do, like, beetle fighting, but with Onis and just have Oni fights. Bet this kid does beetle fighting.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
You've been mistaken this entire quest, my man.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared. Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
Quick, grab the beans. Can we just bean him too? Oh, wow, I get Itto in here? Okay. Let's see what the Himbo's got going on. Some good rates. Are you okay, man? He does not have any, like, damage boost at all. He's got that. That's some insane crit damage bonus right there. Like, Jesus. He's got 4-piece noble? What a fucking weird choice. C3. They're giving me C3 to screw around with. Okay. Amazing. Well, definitely not fitting into my... Ooh, General Crab.
Can't catch me.
Definitely not what I would normally put into this team.
Delves into
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Fight first, talk later.
Oh. I've got to, like, learn to hit the 5 key.
The fairy.
How's this?
Oh, well, that kind of sucked.
Shadows of fate.
Bam!
Yeah, he does not fit in with my team, like, at all.
Let's do the Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit the other whatever.
Hey, don't even think about running.
But
It's me, Arataki Itto, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
nice count on your back, asshole.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of self-sacrifice. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you?
Not really, no. I don't see your ass in the gacha.
Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
Sure, I guess. Already forgot about Rue.
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find you. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni.
On PS4, you have to press L1 plus triangle, and it's really annoying for the extra trial character. Yeah, I've got to, like, reach over and hit the 5 key, which is just kind of, like, throwing me off a little bit. But A PS4 just gets the shit when it comes to it. Remember when Genshin was supposed to be on the Switch? Me either.
So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago? Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society.
Well, whose fault was that? Yeah, is that not happening anymore? Actually, no idea. Legitimately don't know what's going on with the Switch version. This game, I feel like, would be nice on the Switch. Granted, I mean, I guess if phones can handle this game, then the Switch should be able to handle it. Obviously, it isn't going to look like this good, but, you know, Switch should be able to deal with it.
But let me ask you, Arataki Itto, what exactly do you contribute to human society?
He's a walking meme.
You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Ha! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
I mean, let's be real. Does it really matter if he can hold down a real job? I mean, Lumine and friends here are adventurers. We literally walk around and cause destruction in our wake. You think that's a real job? I don't really know. The way it runs on PS4, I think it would fry the Switch. Damn. Meme's the best thing to give. Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
My dude, again, I don't see your ass in the gacha. I don't see us pulling for Takuya.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you.
I mean, we can. We got the beans.
But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in human society? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food.
Dude, there's plenty of blank ground where you can just run around and like find food all over the place. Also, again, whose fault was that?
No clothing, no medicine, nothing.
Wearing clothes.
Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called Oni pride, we had nothing.
Hey, look, I think I found food for you. Look at this crab like, shit, don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me. Nope, they don't see me, they don't see me. Pan left, get off the screen, get off stage. No wonder they couldn't integrate in society. They're bitches, damn. Yeah, sorry. You know, Itto might be a meme and a gang member, but at least he ain't a bitch.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends?
This blue dude is just a crybaby. Man, imagine if he lost a freaking beetle fight.
I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I want to live.
Oops. We're crabs.
I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
How the hell did anyone mistake that clown for Itto? Itto's like 6 feet taller than that Muppet.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
You make a good point. But Arataki Itto's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull. The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things.
What?
Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni.
Bitch, nobody even knows anymore.
Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself. completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You could.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, alright? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on.
You are such an edgelord, my dude. How about you just, like, paint your horns a different color? Fuck it. Green Oni. Let's bring Shrek on in here, and Shrek can bring us all together, and then we'll be fine.
Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Well, this is convenient.
Oh no! It's the Tenryo Commission!
Quick, beans.
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Yeah, you got something on your face.
Hey!
The mean head full of crab.
Got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
Time to kill.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Isn't that like what we do best?
Battle formation.
Oh.
Attaboy!
Never mind.
Get them.
Yeah, that's a cool fight, but yo, crab. Oh, he's got like a weird, like, teleporty thing.
Just give yourself up, Arataki Itto.
Didn't realize, like, he could do, like, this cool, like, teleporty charge attack. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I really don't understand this dude's, like, anything.
Let's roll!
I guess we can whip this out.
I won't forget this.
Yeah, Itto's stuff is cool. I kind of would, like to use him, but at the same time,
They really came out in
Yunjin.
force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission sent so many.
why is this up in the air?
But I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Fucking bean attack? Yeah, man. Why don't you just take another bean real quick and let us deal with the situation? Or we can, like, call Sarah, like, quick, Paimon, pull out the phone.
No, no way.
Who the fuck is trying to... Who are you, Jim? Who is Jim? Get the fuck out of here, Jim.
All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Yeah, Itto's gotta settle shit right now, Jim.
Then what should we do? The Tenryo Commission's about to arrest you!
That's fine.
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us?
Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Wow, 3 Muppets. Fuck off, Jim, damn.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Go!
Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time.
Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
What are they gonna do?
All right, then. Watch yourselves. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you.
Cool, now they're in jail. Now we gotta
Come on, you
break
two.
them out of
Time
jail
to
again
roll.
with Yoimiya.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Or they could, like, completely ignore you and just run off in the other direction.
Run for it, boss!
Well, that's the last time we saw them. This was Jim. Them right there, they were Jim coming in. That's the last we'll ever
As
see
boss
of
the
Jim.
Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down,
Footprints
boys.
are we looking?
All right, we've got some footprints to follow.
We do?
Let's find Takuya.
Oh, I guess these are it.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey,
No,
it takes
3 were
Mora to
dead,
run a
yep.
gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.
My dude, that is not a gang. A gang needs at least 5 people, Crab. To be...
Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? At least we know we're headed the right way. Let's see what else we can find ahead.
Like, a gang needs at least 5 people
Wrecked cart and some goods.
to...
Look alive, we've got company.
Delve into death.
Hold the line.
Like, do we even need, like, bursts and stuff? Probably not. We have Mona and Fischl, and that's
Definitely don't
generally
want us
enough.
going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead.
Fischl still doesn't ever burst back. Whatever. Crap.
Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too.
Yeah,
What's
crap.
going on around here?
Itto's
Let's investigate.
Muppet Club. Yeah,
Couldn't
it's
have just
exactly what it
disappeared
is.
into thin air. Yeah, unless they're all ninjas or something.
Well, guess we gotta bring Sayu out then.
Hidden entrance. Yes. All right. I think we just found their hideout.
Ah, yes. The classic behind a bush trick. Man, I guess all of the Oni really are just dumbasses. We've got Himbo Oni, and then we've got freaking Edgelord Oni, but none of them are too bright.
This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Taki is probably in there as well.
Huh? Fire away?
Yeah, I got a question. Would you like a nice bean in this trying time?
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb.
Yes, you are. At least the Himbo Oni are funny. Yeah, so you're on the side of the Bloods Oni.
But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping Paimon in the dark again?
Paimon, that is not hard.
Let's go.
Like, Paimon, you and Itto share the same brain cell. And it is a very small brain cell. Oh no, we destroyed their hideout. No, enter. Enter. No Geo in party. Well, good enough Geo for you? Guess we can have Yoimiya come in here. Oh. Well, we also have Geo with Himbo, so we got plenty of... We're covered. What's up?
This place is huge! Pretty fancy for a hideout.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. All the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
Still alive. Just die. Thank you. I wonder if there was, like, a chest up there that I missed, because I just Leroy Jenkins done up here. Oh, we need Geo calls up a god. Yeah, we're good. We got Geo covered. Nice teapot. Can I put it in my teapot? Ah, yes. The outside world. The fuck is that? So here's an interesting thing. There's a lot of lore behind this creepy-ass picture that seems like it's always looking at you, like the Mona Lisa. A lot of the lore goes into that there's some stuff that Genshin is based around religious-wise that I don't remember all the details of. But apparently these 3 things might be representations of, like, 3 different things that are, like, above the Archons in terms of, like, authority with Celestia. And they might just be, like, legitimately actually watching you in these pictures. Like, these are, like, 3 really creepy bros here that have to relate to, like, the actual, like, Heavenly Principles person. I'm not giving, like, good details on it because I don't remember all of the details of it, but picture them like the enforcers of the Archons. So the god's god, kind of, but they're like... So you've got the Archons, right? You got this yes, you have this clown, okay? So you got the Archons. You know, the actual 6-star character here. You got the Archon. And then, like, above them, you've got these 3. And then above them, you've got one more who is likely the god you see at the beginning. Because these 3 in the original, like, mythology in real life that this is based off of, sometimes are seen with a 4th mother figure, who is, again, likely our heavenly principal sustainer person. So, this might be representing those 3 who are over this god. So yeah, the big G, but not the big G we see in Hu Tao's quest. Hi, man, would you like a pillar? Oh, this is...
No problem.
Here, take a bowl.
That'll be what this mechanism's
Also,
for.
did that not give... Okay. Where you... That's a wall, my man. Bye. Oh. Okay, but there's definitely a chest back here. Like, that ain't even stealthy. Bro, what? Okay, I feel cheated. Where's my chest? What was the point? Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold up.
Oh, it's moving!
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Wait a minute. Yo, can we, like, shoot this down? There is something. Something is up there. This is well, that's one way to do it, ain't it, Yoimiya? Shit. I get the feeling there's a better way to do it than the weird, cheap shit I'm trying to do. This is gonna be like me clipping into that domain like I did before. What if we pull it again? Okay, then it goes back. You always use elemental sight in these, to highlight chests because you're blind. That's not a bad idea. I don't use elemental sight enough, to be honest. Well, it does highlight something over there, which we can't shoot through. Okay. So there's something up that way. Man, imagine if I fell off. That'd be really unfortunate. Just keep in mind, all of this is in that small cave. Just, you know, throwing that out there for you. So there is a chest here. We pull this. Okay, so we had to come here anyways. I think I get what's... Yeah, I get this. This is very basic puzzle. If you've done, like, stuff like this in freaking Zelda, then you know. You fell in there when you did the quest? Oof. Yeah, this is reminding me of, Oracle of Ages, that one dungeon. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd dungeon where you've got, like, the rotating thing. Yeah, I feel like, again, all of this in the side of that mountain, this is, kind of creepy.
It's my lucky day. No rest. Going somewhere?
Solidify!
Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
Well, that was a thing. That's like such a stock cow sound. I'm pretty sure I heard that same kind of sound back in like Lords of the Realm 2 era. God, there's always just so much to take in these domains. Like, I am glad that they started doing some more interior, like, stuff, because the lighting and stuff that you can get in here is pretty cool. Okay, so there's some things here. There's this here that we can blow up. Let's take in the scenery here for a hot minute. That's a cage, but that cage totally seems accessible when you stop dry humping the crate. I figured there'd be like a chest in there that you gotta like parkour on up there for, but not so much. Cool.
Can't catch me.
Okay. I was gonna use the old sight trick, but it's right in front of me. Not just barge that down. Well, at least the cow's on the other side of it, so we've got that going for us. Well, there's only one thing that we can mess with here, so... Hold up. It's the only thing we can actually interact with around here, as far as I'm aware. So does that change the door? That does not change the door. So how do we change the door? The real puzzle. The door. Wait a minute. Okay, so we can open that door. Hi, creepy things watching me. Oh, we don't need to change the door. Okay, I get it now. But then, wait a minute. What's behind that other door?
Can't catch me.
Huh? Hold up.
Can't catch me.
There's a switch behind that door, though. Maybe we'll come back to it? Maybe the other door comes into play later on. That's what I'm thinking. My dude, you almost tripped and fell. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come in play here in a second. Yeah, now that you know, like, the secret behind this, or theorized secret, this becomes way more creepier. Or just way creepier. The more is kind of redundant. Surprise cow!
Look at all the people locked up in here.
What people?
Must be holding on to them for leverage.
That was not what I wanted to do, but okay. That wasn't it either. God, I love having my bursts screwed up by there being an extra bro. Do you free everyone inside? Do we, though? Bye, Muppets. Bye. Don't...
All right, you're all free to go now. Quick, get to safety.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about him.
Ah, don't worry about him. We kicked his ass in a beetle fight. He's fine.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
Oh, my little Daisuke.
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parents.
Yeah, we, killed his beetle in a fight. Zhongli said, fuck your house and everything and everyone in there. Yeah, Zhongli was done with it.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen him? Where is he? Is he all right?
Yeah, we gave him a big beetle.
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map.
They have a map?
He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see you.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you know it. It was us, totally.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do.
You fucking idiot.
Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
By this point, he's given this whole speech. Those two have run off already to go find their kid.
Really? Just Just one little compliment and it goes straight to his head.
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Itto is just like Ryuji. I mean, huh.
Would they really do anything drastic?
So obviously we see why then they got that specific voice actor. Clearly that voice actor has somewhat of a niche that he is certainly able to fit very well.
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the ones this guy has.
Yeah, these ones are blue, or red, whatever.
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he was trying to do. Are you a friend of his? Or perhaps a relative?
Relative, I guess.
Yeah, there's some sort of weird, like, inbreeding Oni thing going on there. He's been typecast. Rip.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Well, your child is getting involved with a gang, so, you know.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram.
See the light after death. We're pulling a hootao here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family. We are indebted to you.
Our entire family of two dudes.
Child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going while we still have time.
Time to get locked up. So they said that we rescued their whole family. So was everyone in here their family? Because that's what I'm going to assume. They have a massive family, and literally everyone in there was part of their family. We came from that way. So here is how we do the connecty thing. So let's do the connecties. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch, ain't it? And then we're gonna go down this way to open the door. I think. So that turns that one. We don't need to turn that one. We need to turn this one. Yeah, if we turn that one, I don't think that one's gonna go anywhere. Oh, wait, where would this one go? There might be, like... Meh. Doesn't look like there's treasure or anything over there. That looks like the same area we'd already been. Okay, we came from there. Did we already open... My dude. Did we already open the door? I think we did.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, we definitely did. Make him see the light. Oh, thank you, kind sir. Now, I wonder what caliber I should use. Maybe a 50 PHE. Wait, what? Yeah. They're like, Once again, we're just getting in touch with our inner Hu-Tao. Nothing wrong with it. So apparently, like, I rolled for Albedo as support, thinking that if I got Albedo, I would get Itto. But Albedo isn't really needed for Itto. Apparently, like, Itto's best team is basically Itto, Goro, Zhongli, and Bennett. So, you know, that's cool. You know, all characters other than Goro, who I have. I'm hoping they get Goro from the basic bitch banner.
Surrender while you can.
By all means, come on in. Get overloaded.
Order.
Yeah, we'll just drop this again.
I summon.
It's showtime.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you still alive? I don't even know who we were supposed to be killing there, but damn.
So naive. This is my home turf.
My dude, you are a clown.
I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me.
It allows me to speak without moving my very JPEG-looking mouth.
What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Wow, self-tearing paper. Bet that makes you real popular at parties, my dude.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
Yeah, he totally fucking improv'd that freaking entire line. Lumine and Paimon are just like, bro, you just totally broke from the script. You won like 5 50-50s in a row, so you're anxious about rolling for Itto and Goro. Well, I mean, if you don't, like, want Xiao Constellations or Shenhe, Yunjin, or Ganyu or Zhongli, then, you know, you don't, like, you really don't have much to lose. Most people are suspecting Yai and Ayato in 2.5. That's what, you know, people are suspecting. There's literally nothing confirming that, but that's what people are suspecting. So, if you don't, even if there's nobody in 2.4 who interests you, but you want maybe some of them, then by all means, go for Itto and pray that, yeah, you don't get the pants, which is what happened when I tried to pull Albedo. C2 jeans.
You better stay where you are and let me finish.
No.
Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for?
Absolutely not. No fucks given. Fuck them up.
I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
My dude, we've been friends with Klee for a while. We're good on that. So you just learned your keyboard has a button. Does it rig everything to explode? It takes you to a certain YouTube video and you press it, and the YouTube video that takes me to is the Metal Gear Solid video where it says, "Why are we still here just to suffer?" How'd you bind that to a specific key? And why?
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble.
My dude, we dropped the whole ass chamber into a sea on a sea monster and managed to live. We'll be fine. You might just go for Goro and hope for the best. Good luck. Get doggo.
You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
I don't know, you didn't even know it was a button until like 5 seconds ago when you accidentally pressed it. What button is it?
My paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
You dumbass. Oh no, I accidentally left it in my other pair of pants when I put it in the wash. Shit!
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it. But when did you?
I snatched it earlier, to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Oh, they're gonna become friends. Can we just, like, beat both of them up and be done with it?
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening.
Well, that was easy.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Right, he's been here the whole freaking time.
Stay away from me.
Button on the side of your keyboard that has an E on it. You don't know what the button is, huh?
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the paper charm.
Okay.
Hey, oh, okay. Fine. Just calm down. What are you doing?
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself.
What? Okay.
Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
Okay, bye.
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! Just get out of here! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
Oh my god. He's so edgy.
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
You know what? I'm in the mood for some human or Oni sacrifice or whatever. Yeah, I do think we need some sacrifice. I think it's time we start sacrificing people. So let's get on with it. And let's start having some ritualistic sacrifices.
Alright, then you tell me. What am I supposed to do?
Cringe. Can't reason with stupid. I can just imagine Paimon and Lumine over there just looking at each other going, wow, cringe, bye.
I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now.
Oh my god.
I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out perfectly.
If it wasn't for your kids and that stupid meddling flying thing.
They're here. We won't let them slip away this time.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, there's nowhere else to run.
Just tear it. Let's just tear the paper. We can all go down in the flames.
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. Arataki Itto is innocent. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Why is this behind Lumine? Lumine just yoinked Itto's power. Freaking Tenryo Commissioner like, looks like this one's the criminal. Time to take her in.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Itto.
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself.
Kill them both and let God sort them out.
Listen to me. You want to be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over.
Good idea. Tear up the paper.
But before any of that
Terrible
can happen,
phrasing.
You need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's the flying thing right there. Definitely. Better arrest it to be safe. I'm for this.
Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
Talking about to tear some paper. Oh my god. Well, good thing we have Zhongli, right? Well, that
I'll
dude's
take
dead.
care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this. Come on!
There's no. We already freed everyone.
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya?
That's the guy from the Resident Evil series who punches boulders. thing on Itto's back is to remind you of the thing Wind Man on his back in CS3. Oh yeah. The stigma. And Illumine's just like, well, that's a good day's work. Time to go back and grab food, Paimon.
What about Itto and Takuya? Paimon hopes they're alright.
Yeah, Itto said he could take care of it. Time to go. Paimon's like, what?
Look! It's Itto and Takuya!
Yes, right in front of us.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Shit, he touched a bean.
What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
Still about the fucking beans! Yeah, we didn't want to make things too easy for you. Here, take another bean.
Why would you do this for me?
Is he allergic to beans too? Could we just throw some beans at him and be done with his edgy ass? Like, we still have the beans. I really just want to start chucking them around here now.
I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Oh my god, this guy.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
No.
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to entertain Oni, you don't use a cell. You just put a ring of beans around them. It's like the song. It's like, I fell into a burning ring of fire. Except for this case, I fell into a spicy ring of beans. Here, take these beans. You know, to take the edge off. Yeah. Blue guy just passes out instantly. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
You say all that, but in spite of everything, you're barely getting by.
Well, that's because he keeps losing everything to rock, paper, scissors with 5-year-olds.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect.
How's that been working out for you?
Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru, well, he's colorblind.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Well, I'm colorblind, so guys, I guess I just can't fit into this society. I have to end up joining Irataki's gang of misfits. The fuck is this?
Even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care.
Sorry, if you snore, you're an outcast in Inazuma. Terrible. You just see Lumine in the background eating some beans out of the can. Just says, well, I don't have any popcorn, so this is the next best thing, damn. Colorblind exile, yeah. This is literally like we just got moved to the freaking island of misfit toys in the freaking Santa Claus story.
You want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with open arms.
Like snoring a lot. Damn, that's a harsh life if you got sleep apnea.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
He's like, I was just bullshitting you.
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking.
Yeah, take him in. We're tired of hearing him. Well, especially Blue Dude over here.
Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please do not attempt to resist.
Because if you attempt to resist, it will expose how much of Muppets we are and how incompetent we are at arresting people, since you will inevitably be able to escape very easily. So please, do not try.
All stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
You really think this dude has kin? Who the fuck would want to breed with this guy? An inch below average, the door is over there, now leave, damn.
No, please don't. Without those goods,
There is no veil.
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belonged to us anyway. Don't worry, I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer again.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission officers.
Yeah, well, yeah, you had that one coming.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot about that.
Can we arrest Paimon for something?
But no worries, I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, they're actually under arrest too for the same damn thing, along with impeding arrest.
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Basically!
Oh, right, yeah,
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
I swear, if we're gonna have to, like, talk to Sarah to get all these clowns, like, released.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation? Yeah, I know the drill. This isn't my first time. And it probably won't be my last.
What a dumbass.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends to you too.
Go ahead and try to take us in. We killed your god. Now they're under arrest also for helping. Basically, yeah.
But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges this time.
Given the unique circumstances that we literally have no chance in hell of ever taking you in, we're just not gonna try. Basically. You know, the unique circumstances that we also witnessed you kick the shit out of our god, kill a Fatui Harbinger, and do Lord knows what else you've done.
Sorry for the trouble.
No, we're not.
Hey, wait, unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something?
Kinda.
Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know? Yeah, alright, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Don't worry, Yoimi will, like, spring you out of jail. Wow. That kid managed to lose both the Beatles. What an asshole. Also, like, you know, the symbolism of the blue and red Beatles fighting each other. And, you know, now coming together. Yeah. All that jazz. But, screw that. I'm gonna interpret that as the kid managed to lose both the damn Beatles.
Well, he's pretty.
Dead.
Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
For that one, we're charging you with destruction of private property, assault, trespassing, and like 30 other charges. Yeah, that damn kid lost both the Beatles. Paimon's Beetle, the Beetle that he got killed in that fight, and then the other Beetle that Itto found. All the damn Beatles lost. And they're still standing around this camp where bandits are usually. Tell Granny Oni everything. Oh, look!
Yes.
Two new
Does
Beatles.
Sound like my Itto.
So, did they take Uncle Itto away?
Oh, you bet. Put him in chains, too. Dragged him around kicking and screaming. It was a show, man.
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again.
In jail.
He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Itto helped us, and he's awesome!
Great. Now Itto is this kid's role model. He's gonna join up into his gang and become a gang member. By the end of it, they're literally just gonna be Itto's Yakuza. Chains made of beans. Oh no, it's over for him.
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Itto is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people.
In prison, they're only gonna feed him rice and beans. Yeah, and if you want to go and see him again at the public execution, damn, that escalated quickly. It's like the freaking when you walk into that one village in town in Skyrim for the first time, you just see a public execution. And then one of your dumbass followers accidentally walks up on stage, interrupts it, and has the whole town attack you for no reason. Or, you know, if you're also like me, a dragon interrupts it, that, you know. Those both happened many times when I played Skyrim.
If you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
He's totally a delinquent.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Itto.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Itto and his friends will be released as quickly as possible.
So 3 life sentences sound good?
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryou Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
My dude, I'm pretty sure Sarah hates Itto with a blazing passion. Like, that ain't happening. And Itto goes out of his way to tick her off, so you know.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
Damn, 3, that's way too low. Okay, I'm sorry, we'll add in 6. We'll double it for you.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright. Wonderful, wonderful.
I mean, look on the bright side, right? At least he didn't receive oral sex in North Carolina, because at that point, it would have been counted as a Class 1 felony, and he could have been charged with capital murder on the same level. Could be executed right then and there. So, you know, at least this all took place in Inazuma, and, you know, you don't have to deal with North Carolina's laws.
As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for others.
Do you need our help?
No, Paimon.
No. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures beckoning.
Yeah, we've got the event. Itto can't look on the bright side. His eyes swollen up so much because of the beans you threw at him. Damn.
Besides, once Itto is released, he'll be here to help me.
Granny, he's not getting released, especially not in your lifetime.
Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined.
A complete himbo.
Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Itto is my pride and joy.
Man, somewhere along that whole, like, raising him business, you fucked up.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left.
Well, that kind of screwed things up,
After
didn't
a
it?
long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans. But in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains, and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Well, we'll never know who that was. Sure wasn't that dude we just got arrested. That was a amusing quest. Again, Itto is definitely an interesting and amusing character. It definitely does make you want to, like, pull for him, but there ain't a snowball's chance in hell I have guaranteed right now, so I am not going to waste my gems. I'm also at 0 pity, or close to 0 pity, I think. Thought I was at 0. Yeah, I'm at 9 pity. Wow. So, yeah, probably not gonna do that. I'm gonna save for Shenna and Yunjin specifically. Again, I've already got, like, all of my Yunjin stuff chilling on Ningguang right here. Like, and we got all the Yunjin stuff, plus Deathmatch. Like, she's gonna be up there with, like, 60-something% crit rate, decent crit damage, absolute shite energy recharge, which is a problem. That's, like, the one thing my Yunjin is gonna be lacking. Because these sets refuse to give me freaking energy recharge on, like, anything. Everything just went to all the wrong things, so... Oops, no energy recharge. Except for this. That's where we're getting that from. But, yeah, we've got stuff there for Yunjin. The feather, I guess, is a nice flex piece stuff. I find, like, a good energy recharge feather I could use that for. Hi, Granny. Where'd the beetles go? Did you eat them already?
Just leave everything to me now.
Thought she was just gonna be like, just leave me.
It looks like Granny Oni's about to get a few more Oni to look after.
Good luck. Here, have a rock. So anyways, we got a few things, though, left that we can do. Primarily the event. We haven't done everything in the event yet. There's still this here, and then the final part of it. So I suppose we can go yoink that out real quick. This event with the energy recharge thing is not as hard as I remember it originally being. I'm not sure if that's just because I have better characters now, or if because they nerfed something. But it is definitely nowhere near as... Bitch, I do not feel like dealing with your ass right now, so I'm just gonna put up a shield and ignore you. Yeah, they're all like, oh my god, the stones will be strong. Nah.
We'll have order.
Yeah, I don't care.
Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Here come the fireworks.
We got Yoimiya, we don't care. Everything explodes. Even with, like, the massive nerfs that we've got going on. No fucks given. Doing, like, 600 damage and not even caring. You had, like, 11 points going into day 3, and you didn't even struggle with that many. Yeah, going into the 3rd day, I think I've maxed out, like, this entire thing. Yeah, I've got 1,300 maxing out this entire thing here. Like, it was not hard at all. The second one I even did, like, the first one I did using my Yoimiya team. And as you can tell, like, my entire thing is set up entirely around normal attacks. And, like, just doing, tons of normal attack damage. So it's made for Yoimiya. But the second day, I didn't even use the Yoimiya team. I used the Mona team that you saw earlier, the Electrocharge team. And welcome back, Tony. Like, this was not difficult. But I remember the first energy amplifier event being much harder. At least the doing this stuff I remember being harder. Like, if you didn't destroy the stones, which I tried not to. Again, it could just be that I have better characters now. Like, back then, my best characters were Hu Tao and Ganyu. At this point, my Yoimiya has certainly outclassed my Ganyu by a long shot. Which kind of makes me wonder how I'm going to use Shinna. I have no idea what team I'm going to put her or Yunjin in. You could have gone back and gotten more points, but you didn't see a reason to it. Oh, yeah, there is absolutely no reason to it. First time around was much harder. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not sure if it's just were it harder enemies. Was it me just being, like, having less good teams? Like, the power creep is there. It's just in what way?
Order guide
You know, doing this too certainly deals with most of your problems. Yeah, you're dead, buddy.
That didn't count.
Oh, you're not Zhongli. I'm like, why can't I use my E? That's why. Okay, we need bird.
Fire hazard. Oh, that hurt.
No.
Stabilize.
Bird up. Yeah. Yeah, and it really is not even that hard. Here you has surpassed your Xiao for sure. Yeah, I was, like, hearing stuff about Xiao kind of being eclipsed in a way because, like, mostly because of the fact that he doesn't have really a good artifact set for him. And team comps can be weird because you kind of have to funnel energy into him since he doesn't generate energy very well. And yet at the same time, it's not like he pairs very well with, like, other Animo. Like, he's in a real weird spot for sure. Bitch, what? He's in a really weird, like, spot for sure. Great, we're going back this... You know what? Why don't we just go here? I mean, yeah, it's kind of sad for, like... Well, here's the thing, though. All right, so... The Genshin updates have kind of followed a very interesting pattern with when they release things and what comes out. Like, next patch, we know we're getting a free character. The patch afterwards, I mean, it alternates free character, free weapon, free character, free weapon, and it's done that since 1.1. But somewhere interspersed in between, you have new domains. And with Enkanomiya coming out, theoretically, maybe in 2.5, we could see a new domain that, number one, would have an artifact set that fits Shenna, because right now, like, with her, what do you build her with? Like, I've been kind of going around, I don't know who I have it on. I might not have it on anyone. Do I have it on you, maybe? No, you've got fuck all. But with Shenna, she's a character who it's like, if you're gonna use her as, like, a DPS or sub-DPS, then I guess she is gonna want Blizzard Strayer, but her herself can't do cryo damage consistently, and she needs a hell of a lot of energy recharge to do her burst. She has an 80 energy recharge cost, or an 80 burst cost rather. So unless you're gonna combine her with Chungus, Blizzard Strayer isn't great. But at the same time, like, Emblem isn't necessarily great either, because then you're just dependent upon her burst. So if you're going to use her as pure support, maybe Emblem, but the burst isn't really there for damage. So then Noble, but again, she needs a shit ton of energy recharge. So you start sacrificing stuff. So right now, there really isn't, like, a set that seems good for her. Bird up. This is really bad order, by the way. Gonna yoink that real quick.
Solidify!
Everybody stand back! Midnight Fantasy! A festive reprise! Time for a light show!
Yeah, it is very, very strange here to see the placement of some of them. So what I'm saying, though, Shenna, is, like, maybe when her domain comes out, you know, if... that's an assumption. If there's a domain that comes out for her, maybe it will have something also for Xiao. Like, because I guess... Well, no, because Shimenawa doesn't work for him either. You don't want to lose energy recharge, and Shimenawa doesn't buff plunging attacks. Yeah, there's literally nothing right now that is going to help him. Like, Yunjin, I think, paired with him would be good, because I believe her burst buffs... Well, no, her burst doesn't. No, Shenhe's burst is the one that buffs normal, charged, and plunging attacks. So Shenhe paired with her would be good. Or paired with Xiao would be good. But other than that, yeah, there's no one. There's, like... Somebody else, I think, buffs plunging attacks. I think Albedo. If you have Albedo at C4, he buffs plunging attacks too. But let's be real. Who has that? Like, why? Why would you... Yes, go to domain. We are indeed there. Albedo's flower boosts plunge attacks at C6, I think. I thought it was C4. I don't have Albedo, so I might be wrong. It might be C6, which is like a really weird C6. But also, again, like, yeah, you're not going to C6 or C4 Albedo. He just doesn't need it. We gotta fight this bitch. Ugh. I don't want to do this. I don't really see the point in doing this and, like, doing literally any of these because I have all of this stuff. So it's like, I mean, I could do this, but whatever. We'll do it. Why not? I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. This team doesn't use stamina, like, at all. Don't care. Don't care. The number, don't care. Imperials is don't care. When opponent HP. That sucks, dick. Like, theoretic, I get the feeling I could probably do this. Let's just see what happens. Like, I theoretically could add this in too, but I don't want to put shield strength. It's C4. Ash is saying it's C4. You just did it on easy. At this point, I could honestly do it. I'm just going to see if I do it on this one. If not, I don't give a fuck. It's Perpetual Array. It's not even a fun boss. I really don't like this boss. After the Abyss, I'm just like, I don't give a shit.
Here come the fireworks!
Let me just do that real quick. Do this. According to your quick Google. These are a lot of detonation zones, man. This yeah, that's CBT is what that is. Okay, get up. Oh yeah, this definitely is CBT. Look how much is here. Holy shit. Like, look at that. And we have, like, no stamina. Yeah, this is CBT. Yeah, fuck that. Look, like, it's just constant explosions. I ain't fucking with that. That's kind of a waste of time. Especially since we legitimately don't need it. You didn't bother learning any of the 5-star cons because you don't foresee yourself getting anything higher than C2 on anyone. Yeah, pretty much. Like, the only characters, the only ones who I have, like, higher than C2 on is, fuck that. I don't care about these things. Everything else is probably fine. I just don't want to deal with the fucking detonation zones. Those are annoying. The only 5 stars who I have C2 on is fucking Jean. Not that I want that. And, Yoimiya. Yoimiya is also the only one who I have, that on.
I will have order.
But most of my 5 stars just went very Bostonian there. Are either, not hit, huh?
Solidify.
This is a very, very annoying fight, to be honest. There's just so much happening here, and I haven't fought this prick since, like, the Abyss. Because I legitimately do not need to fight him. None of my characters need his shit. So this is, like, I have not fought him since the Abyss. No, we have no stamina. That's cool.
Gather.
Oh, we're doing this. Cool. Which one do I need to murder? You.
We go. Everybody stand back.
Order guide you.
Fire hazard.
But yeah, in terms of like 5 stars who I wouldn't mind getting other constellations,
stabilize.
Like is he oh, he's dead. You can move now, Yoimiya. Cool. Well, that was nice. That was a good downtime. We don't need downtime anyways. We just need energy right now for Bennett.
Adventure time.
Gather.
But yeah, the only ones I would consider is maybe Kokomi. Kokomi has some pretty good stuff if you want to use her as more of a DPS. But again, the girl does not need it. Like, she is not a DPS character. Can you fuck off?
Everybody stand.
But yeah, she's not, you know, a DPS character, so she doesn't, like, need DPS constellations. But if you wanted to use her as that, you could. We just, like, oh, he healed because of the healing thing. Nice aim, Bennett. Okay, we're doing this again. Which one? This one. Right within some launch zones. Nice.
No rest for the wicked. Stabilize.
Got that real quick. That's gonna be some damage.
I'm going in.
Official, you're gonna have to tank some damage here for a hot minute.
Solidify.
There you go.
Fire hazard.
Here, hide behind this.
Gather.
By royal decree. I summon. Here come the fireworks.
Gather. I will have order.
It's probably oh, look, and he's done with that. Yay, or something.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Yay. I don't know what 4 stacks of what she had on her because I wasn't paying attention to any of the buffs or debuffs that I had. Oh, that's cool.
Stabilize.
It'll be fine. Let me get you up again.
I'm going in.
Order guide you.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do okay.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Solidify.
Time for a light show.
Now can we end this? Thank you. Yeah, that was not worth the time at all. Cool, I guess. I feel like my Kokomi team would have done pretty decent in that as well, though. Or, like, better than this. Just because literally, like, invincible. They can just take a metric shit ton of damage, and Kokomi's like, nah, I don't care. Doesn't matter. What is this now? Yes, I've already done this game. Thank you. But yeah, 5-star constellations, I mean, Other than Child, like, are there really any 5 stars who desperately need constellations? And even Child, like, he doesn't desperately need constellations, but he sure as hell benefits from them. I guess we can do our commissions here real quick. We've got commissions, and then we've got resin. I don't know what I'm going to use the resin on. I could theoretically go for some more books to try to... I already have these for Yunjin, but I could go for them for trying to upgrade Chungus, since Chungus might end up in a Shene team. And my Chungus is, where is my Chungus? There he is. Chungus is probably in more need of getting levels more than anything else. Yeah, he can't really upgrade his talents much at the moment anyway, so... But yeah, anyways, 5-star constellations aren't that big of a deal. Honestly, it's the 4 stars that are more important. Yo, you got some meat?
No rest for...
Fire hazard!
I feel like I did this commission, like, literally yesterday. Like, even though I have my commission set to random, I get the same, like, 4 freaking commissions every time. I'm still waiting for Liyue's commission and to, or there's 2 of them. I've got the freaking Signs of Love bullshit. Primarily because I decided to be a dickhead and, like, screw up one of them by purposely killing off all of the signs. That was fun. But other than that, I've got the Signs of Love one, and then the freaking storytelling one where they won't give me the last part of the Reign of Blades bullshit. Oh, well, this is inconvenient. Okay, well, Official, you're gonna have to, like, have Oz do all the work for us. This is now an Oz-only run here. Official? Nah, she doesn't do a lot of damage. I was about to say, physical damage, Official does decent no, it doesn't. You think it's true for all 5 stars that constellations are nice but not necessary? I will say, if you want Yoimiya to, like, really compete and be a good, like, 5-star DPS, C2 is pretty damn useful. Like, this is C1 and C2 are really good. The rest of them, though, honestly, like, her cooldowns being decreased literally don't matter because 9 times out of 10, by the time you're going through your support rotation and back on Yoimiya, her cooldown's done anyways. And then this, all that this does is basically allow her to reliably do vape teams with a C6, what's his face? C6 Sing Show, which is what everyone was complaining about. You're doing a little suffer abyss, so your responses are delayed. Oh, have fun with that. Shit, did the abyss reset? I did the abyss, okay, no, it hasn't reset yet. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm not doing that on stream again. Unless it's, like, one that I'm, like, confident I can do within, like, a timely manner without losing my shit. Yeah, Yoimiya has been coming to the abyss pretty much since I got her, but I had to change up her team a little bit to help the Hu Tao team out. Hu Tao's team is suffering against doggos because Hu Tao can't fucking hit them. It's not even like, oh, Hu Tao's losing HP because of corrosion. Nah, Hu Tao just can't fucking hit the damn things because I don't have C1 Hu Tao. But I changed up Yoimiya's team and replaced Zhong Li with Beidou and was just like, zzz, boom, 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 boom. That was an experience. But yeah, I do think C2 Yoimiya really shines. Like, if you want her to be in comparison to, oh, hi, fake Celestia. So, some people have been theorizing here that Celestia has been, like, getting kind of crooked in the sky. And that has to do with the Gnosises being taken from the gods. And as each of them are taken, like, it's gonna, like, fall down or something. I don't think that shit's gonna happen, but there's another theory that this Celestia in the sky is fake because the entire, like, sky is apparently, you know, fake from the Mona quest, the Mona event. where we found out that arrow is still going. And that's just gonna... And Yoimiya just caused a forest fire. Cool. But yeah, there's a theory that the Celestia up there is, like, tilty because of that. But hasn't Celestia always kind of been tilty like that? I don't remember. I remember taking a picture of Celestia very early on when I started playing, and it doesn't look much different then than it does now, so... I don't know. And rip that random child that arrow hit. Yeah, it was probably one of them blue Oni. Actually, shit, no, we're in Liyue, so who knows who it was.
I summon. Time for a light show.
Yeah, that's right. We're just gonna shoot fire arrows at a pyro slime. This will work out well. Hey, Oz, you wanna, like, get over here, man?
For the wicked.
Nope, nope. Oz is like, nah, I'm on my smoke break. Okay, we'll just let Fischl deal with it. That poor thing. He thought he could attack us with a Zhongli shield, and he exploded in the process. You're pretty sure it's always been tilted? That's what I thought, is that it's always been tilted. Some people have been saying that it's been more tilted as the game has gone on. But I think the only way we could really, like, I don't know. I feel like you could prove this very easily. Literally just make a new account. And if it tilts as you keep playing the game, then it's, you know, it's tilting. If not, then it's not. Like, I feel like that would be a very easy thing to prove. But I haven't seen anyone do it. And I have a picture back from, like, 1.0 when I first saw this over here in Mondstadt and was like, what the fuck is that? And took a picture of it. It looks just as tilty. At least in my opinion. Maybe it's just a different angle or I'm blind, which, you know, very possible. That's the wrong thing, penis. Oh, safe conduct, yeah. Nah, the pilot is just drunk. Rip. Okay, let's go place an inconvenient pillar in the way of our, thing. By the way, does anyone actually, like, do this commission anymore? Because, gonna be real with you, I just destroy the barriers and then run past everything, wait at the end, and, like, make a sandwich. Because there's no point. This balloon will be perfectly fine. Nice aim, Yoimiya. Nice aim. You're really hitting those targets, girl. Poor boar.
Fire hazard.
And now we stand there. That's par for the course. Yeah, missing targets or just, you know, standing at the end, like, grabbing a snack. Like, look, you can see them down there. What they doing? I didn't need to escort this thing. This thing is perfectly fine. This damn thing's a tank. Look at that. And we can lob off a nice shot that will miss because Yoimiya missed. Now, Yoimiya's just going to be over here playing with fireworks. She doesn't give a shit. Yep, here it comes. Still has plenty of HP. Making a sandwich. Yep. Wow, what a commission. Holy shit. Wow. What's this one? Okay. Speaking of sandwiches, I have not, like, prepared anything for dinner. I think I'm gonna... My bird. Nice aim. Nice aim. I think I'm gonna, make a pizza for tomorrow, but, like, to make the dough, I need to make a biga, so, you know. Gotta do that.
Solidify.
I summon.
My dude, did you just make one of those fucking things? God damn it. Get the fuck down. Yoimiya, please aim. Thank you. I don't know what you're aiming at, and I don't really care, but, like...
Stabilize.
Fire hazard.
This is the one thing. I've complained about this with freaking archer characters, especially normal attack archer characters, like ad infinitum. Like, they like to aim for crotch shots, and, like, at the base of the enemy. So when you're trying to shoot one of those little assholes on the pillars, you're shooting down. But also, there's an issue, specifically I've noticed it with Aloy and Yoimiya, but I'm assuming it's probably there for any fast-shooting archer, so this probably includes Fischl as well. But there's, like, issues with the little miniatures, the, like, axe and shield ones, that depending on their animations, sometimes they just don't take damage. And, like, the shield ones, you'd be like, oh, it's because of the shield. Nah, even without the shield. And the axe ones, sometimes, they just don't take damage from archers. No reason why. Makes 0 sense. They just don't. I haven't quite figured out why that's the case, but sometimes they'll just take, like, no damage for a few seconds. They just gain invuln frames for no reason. Can be very annoying. Granted, I just phased straight through that person. Cool.
Add Astro. Thank you for
I'm just gonna waste this friendship XP since everyone in this team has friendship 10. I guess we can do resin. One of these days, I want to do another teapot stream because, like I showed in the beginning, I've been working a little bit on my Liyue teapot, and I've been using, like, bookcases and stuff to make sort of, like, partition walls. And it's come out pretty interestingly. I can show you, like, the interior of the teapot because I've got nothing better to do other than use this resin, and I'm not sure what I want to use this resin on. Get in the house. But, like, right here from the beginning, right here is a good example of it. I've kind of taken this entryway and sized it down a little bit by using these bookshelves as, like, wall partitions and then clipping things through them to, like, hang shelves and things on there. To kind of make it look more interesting. And when done right, like, it does look like a decent-ish wall. It's not bad. I ran out of load limit, so I couldn't do fuck all off the other side of the wall, but this area is nice and cozy over here. There was originally something there, but I took it down because of load limit. Or maybe I moved it over there, I don't remember. Nice little, like, cozy area. I think I've got a kitchen area over here. Yeah, and I did the same wall partition thing over here at the kitchen. Kind of, like, hung things up there to make it look like a shelf. Still think the load limit is a bad idea. Oh, it's a awful idea. Like, and the thing is I don't understand, like, what constitutes for what load and, like, what is its purpose. Is it just because phone players will explode if there's no load limit? I mean, because they decreased the load, or they increased the load limit barely with a couple of updates. But, like, in here, this load limit is maxed, so I can't, like, hang things on these walls, or put much more in here for, like, rugs and stuff. But, you know, this is what it is. It's a pretty cool, like, little kitchen area. Again, it utilizes a lot of, like, floating and clipping techniques to get this stuff to work. But it looks cool, I think, at least. I wish I could have these colors different because they kind of don't match with the shelf that I put here. Just tell phone users to stop being so poor. Dude, some of them phones cost a lot of damn money. Man, like, some of these phones are expensive. I have a student who has, like, $1,000, like, freaking Android magic flip phone. This is just Yenfei's, like, study room. And then a random bedroom that everyone likes to teleport to. Up here is kind of a clusterfuck, to be honest. Like, over here where Ganyu is. By the way, there's Kek's room. She's sitting there being annoying. This area is kind of a clusterfuck, because I tried to do the sort of same thing that I did in the Mondstadt teapot, but Mondstadt teapot came out better. And then this room's empty. I don't have anything in here yet. I'm gonna, like, either save this room for Yunjin or Shinhei or something. I don't know who I'm gonna put in there. I want to eventually get Ganyu outside in, like, a Ganyu garden, because she likes gardening or some shit. And then shove Hu Tao in here or something. I don't know. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of interesting techniques with the Liyue teapot to try to make some cool stuff. At least on the interior. The exterior also has some interesting stuff, but still. Telephone uses to buy a PC or something for that money, not use a dumb phone. Yeah, it sounds better. Yeah, it's much better. Do I go for artifacts, or do I, like... You okay there, Yoimiya? Yoimiya is setting off freaking sparklers in the house. I guess I go for art. I don't have an artifact set made for Shenhe yet. I just can't get a good one. So, to be honest, phones are quite useless. I mean, they're useful. I mean, I use my phone as a GPS. Now, granted, you could say, well, just get a GPS then. But, you know, then I wouldn't get, like, text messages from work that I ignore. So, these things are all very important to anyone other than me. I guess I'm gonna go for more cryo set here. Like, if I get a decent hydro set, I still need to, like, improve my Sing Tio, because that crit rate's abysmal on him. But I don't think I have a crit rate, that's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, I don't have a better thing for him, so he's gonna have to suffer with that. Whatever, let's go murder these things like 15,000 times.
Everybody stand back.
This is order.
Time to get order in our lives. Bye. Yeah, his team's kind of busted. Again, this is like my #1 team in the Abyss. Don't care. Phones are useless for that amount of money. I mean, they are expensive as hell. Then you gotta talk about, like, phone plans and all that shit. Defense is... So, Shenhe's stuff, from what I've heard, scales on attack. Which also means I just, again, don't know what weapon to give her. I don't have artifacts for Shenhe, and I don't have a weapon for her. I'm really kind of screwed. But this is shite. That defense in there makes it shite. Also, it's only a 3 substat thing. Shite. Still better than paying that much for shoes. Oh, yeah, I've known people who've done that. This is... I mean, if it avoids flat defense, could be decent. I mean, I haven't bought new shoes in, like... I don't remember the last time I bought new shoes. I think it's running close on 10 years. It's probably somewhere between 8 to 10 years the last time I bought new shoes. I just have zero interest in shoes.
I will have order.
Fish. Wow, clear time 38 seconds. Damn. But they're like $30 or so. You need new work shoes that they're like $30 or so. Yeah, again, like, well, what kind of work boots are you getting? I mean, you got, well, I mean, you don't need like steel toe because that would be way more expensive. Oh, look, it's shit that doesn't matter. Damn. Man, if only I could have used that for, Shinna. Not Shinna, Yunjin. If I could, like, find a better Yunjin feather, I could use that, because that's got energy recharge. And defense percent. It's not bad. I'll hold on to that. Or I could use that. I could also use that for a Noelle build. Because I do have Noelle, who has been greatly neglected. So if I want budget Itto, I can just get my C6 Noelle up in there and start doing things.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Order guide you.
I suck. Time for a light show.
And now things explode. Hey, Oz, could you stop hitting the fucking pillar, you clown? Yeah, this team kind of mulches enemies pretty quickly. So another, like, just not great. Another, wow, not bad is bad. That's a copium piece right there. Another interesting news. Apparently, there's been back and forth about Yunjin's opera voice and opera singing. Thank you for the snowball again there, Yoimiya. Like, some people have been, like, heavily against the sound of the opera voice. Other people are like, if you say Yunjin's opera voice sounds bad, you're a racist. I think if you just say it sounds bad, you just don't like traditional Chinese opera. That's all. I wouldn't necessarily say you're outright racist, but I don't really mind it. But I'm kind of used to that sort of a sound. God, look at this. Look at all these standard wishes I have saved up, waiting for, after Goro is out of there, so I could try to get Goro and Toma. But that's some stuff. Like, I'm kind of used to it because the Japanese have the Shima Uta, which is, it has a similar sort of tonal sound to the music, that, Chinese opera has. Completely different, but tonally sounds kind of similar. So I'm kind of used to it, so I don't really mind the fact that they're doing, like, traditional Chinese opera of Yunjin, but some people are flipping out over it and everything. Doesn't really bother me that much, though, to be entirely honest with you. I do think it's cool that they did get a actual, like, nationally acclaimed opera singer to voice some of her singing stuff, to do the singing, but, you know. Anyways, interesting stuff. However, I think it is about time for stream bingo, because I would say this is about all that I've got going on here. I mainly just wanted to do that. What else can you do in Genshin? I could walk around and farm random things that no one gives a shit about, but I'm not going to because I can't be bothered. Let's get rid of this and grab the bingo capture. And let's do stream bingo. So let's jump into it and see if we got anything good with our thing. I rant about character outfits. Did I? I don't think I did. Nah, I don't think I ranted about character outfits. We ranted about, like, people's opinions on character thickness, but not really character outfits. I mine rocks with less efficient... Nope. Weird voices for no reason. Maybe some weird voices came. I think we had some weird voices, but I don't think it was... I don't know. Nuclear ovens didn't happen. Load limits cause suffering. We talked about load limits causing suffering, so I'll allow that. I interrupt myself mid-sentence to yell fuck. Did I do that? I don't remember. I'm going to put that as a red, because I might have. I pull a 5-star? Nah. Aggro's enemies while trying to do something? Yep. We aggroed that one Fatui bitch when we were trying to go to the other area. I pull another official. I did not pull anything. Ganyu or Hu Tao have to come out to deal with it. This needs to be edited to Yoimiya or Hu Tao need to come out to deal with it. I'm going to put that as red because Yoimiya did come out to deal with it. Stream goes longer than normal? Nah. Nightbot didn't make an appearance. Oops, trash artifacts? Yep. Child NPC being weird or suspicious. Yeah, the kid with the Beatles, man. Like, dude, you're just weird. I pull another stringless. No. Rant about leaks. Yeah. Gets angry over lollies. No, thankfully. Did not mention Captain Vor or anything to do with Vor. Can't find the right meme. Thankfully, no. Rant. The chat reminds me about the time I didn't see the Sepith. Thank God, no. Rant about numbers and builds. Yep. FBI open up. Did not happen. Rants about the Abyss. The Abyss was mentioned. Sassy Lubine stance. Yes. So there's the things that I think are there. Also, there you go. Stream bingo. Yes. Thank you for putting the stream bingo there. This just in. Having different taste in music is racism. Yeah, exactly. Like, everything's a fucking giant issue we gotta talk about. Like, damn. Like, again, it took me by surprise in the trailer when I heard it, because when it shows up in the trailer, the noise is, the camera is focused on a little girl. I'm like, is that fucking kid making that noise? Then it went to Yunji, and I'm like, oh, is that the opera noise? Then in the actual, like, live stream, when they had Yunjin come up and she started doing the singing, I was like, what the hell? And then I realized what it was. It was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it took me completely by surprise that they did that. Sorry, my throat's just gonna die. It's cool. It took me by surprise that they did that. You were one off the bingo. Damn. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool that they're doing that. Apparently, from what I've heard, it's not like... It's influenced from various different opera styles, not just picking opera. Like, it's from a lot of different opera styles. Some of them are quite obscure, too. So, Mihoyo did the research for it, for sure. Correction, having opinion is not allowed. Yeah, true. That's also a thing. You cannot have opinions. But yeah, there's been tons of controversy coming from that freaking Yunjin and then dumbass McGee's comments on Shenhei's tits, apparently. Because, you know, we need to have comments about that. Like, my dude, if you want to jerk the gherkin to it, that's on you. But, like, do you need to opine that in public? Don't think so. Anyways, interesting comments. So that is going to be all, though. I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to, like, stream Animal Crossing later tonight, but then there's another part of me, it's like, maybe I'll just do that tomorrow. So I would aim for maybe some more Animal Crossing tomorrow. That also depends on, like, how long does it take me to make that damn pizza? Because faffing about with the dough could take a while. I'm gonna have to really think that one through. But yeah, we might get some, like, night Animal Crossing, because they're pretty chill. Night Animal Crossing last time was really chill. We had a good time. We talked about 18 naked cowboys on Ram Ranch. So yeah, that was a thing. But we will jump back into it next time, and then maybe, depending on how they release stuff, maybe I'll do some of Genshin stream, like, after 1.1. What the hell am I saying? 2.4 comes out. We'll see, maybe on, like, the weekend. But it kind of depends, because, you know, I do want to explore Enkonomiya so I can, like, upgrade Shenna. She's gonna need it. Though I still don't have artifacts for her. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Like I said, we'll probably get some Animal Crossing stuff tomorrow. Later this week, I want to do Tokyo Xanadu as well. I'm thinking Thursday or Friday, maybe. And then we'll see where we go from there. But thank you guys for being here. There's our stream bingo. Hopefully you guys had a good time. And I will see you for whatever the next Animal Crossing, likely, that we'll do. So I will see you guys then. Don't be a himbo like Itto. Or be a himbo like Itto. I don't know. Maybe you're into that. Bye.